Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 28th to March 6th. Let's see what we have coming up for you this week. I feel like, oh, I love this. Okay. Take the lead. What I was going to say was, I feel like you are coming into a place of really knowing what you want. And there's like this determination and willpower that you're kind of harnessing to. I'm hearing the word harnessing. It's like you're anchoring to something that is like integrity, or what is in truth, what is in alignment for you. Like there's something that you want or something that you're desiring. And it feels like it's something that's a soul calling. And, you know, everything else in your life that may feel confusing, or the areas in your life where you feel like they don't make a whole lot of sense or they're out of balance, you're still kind of putting the pieces together. It feels like there's this one thing, though, without a shadow of a doubt, that you're wanting or you want to go towards. And I feel like you're kind of coming to this place of, I'm just going to focus on this one thing, and everything else is just I'm just going to let everything else kind of fall into place in the way that it needs to. It's like you have a lot more, there's something coming into balance and you're clear. And I feel like with that energy, as you enter into March, that clarity is going to help you make a lot of progress in your work, in whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life. You may feel like you have more energy because it's like your energy is not dispersed or scattered amongst many different things where we're trying to figure them out. Like we're trying to figure out relationships. We're trying to figure out family dynamics or healing something or healing that thing. And I feel like there may be just like one focus on what you do want and what you do know to be true. And at this point right now in the moment, that's all I'm going to focus on, is what I'm kind of seeing here. And so I think that you are going to bring energy to your strengths and not really focus on the areas where they just, they feel like they're in some kind of transformation mode. I feel like you're just going to let some things be for now. Really powerful. I feel like you're going to make some bold moves, some big decisions and changes in your life in the near future. It may not happen right now necessarily, but I see it coming. It's like approaching. You're getting ready to kind of walk away from some things. Yeah, 7 of water. Making decisions and choices, really focusing in on what you want, asking yourself, what is important to me? You're pulling your energy out of things that may be depleting you. I feel like you're opening yourself up to some newer opportunities, newer ways of doing things as well. I feel like you're kind of changing the way you do something to get different results. You're not doing things in the same way. Your approach is different. You're also listening. I'm hearing listening. So maybe you're listening to your intuition. You're listening for the signs. You're listening to maybe your guides. I'm hearing counsel. Maybe some of you are taking counsel or giving counsel. Oh, that's for Sagittarius for this week. Wow, beautiful. New beginnings. Prosperity, good luck. I feel like there's some kind of opportunity that might come in here for you, or you're getting started on something. I'm hearing that you're getting started on something. You may be launching some kind of product, launching a business, launching a website. Maybe you are making a decision to kind of like go back to school, apply for something. There's something that you're starting this week, or you're making like a decision to start something. I just hear that you're very just clear about what you want. Very clear about it. What else for Sagittarius? Yeah, new beginnings. Love this. New beginnings. The Fool card. Optimism, not really sure what's ahead of you. I also feel like you might be kind of just like telling people, I'm going to be going in this new direction. And it's like you're announcing something as well. You could be announcing that you're just like going in this new direction. I see a very independent energy to you as well. So like not really caring not that it's not that you don't care, but it's that it's not so much of a concern of how people respond to you or what they think of this new path for you. Look at that, 9 of Water. So this is all about focusing on what makes you happy. I think this is you making that a priority, making a priority what is important to you, what you value. Knowing your own value, also knowing what you're worth. So if you feel like you have multiple options, either in career or even in relationships, if there's like a lot of different things that you can choose from, I feel like your focus is on what is worthy of me and what matches my own sense of my own value. What else do we need to know about the 9 of Water? Six of Earth. And I feel like there's something generous about the universe right now that's going to be bringing something to you because of this newfound growth within you. It's like by you kind of making some kind of statement about your own value, it's like you've done the work to figure out what that is. Like you've done the work to come to this place to be able to recognize your own self-worth. And by doing that, it's almost like putting out this call. It's like you're putting out this call of this is what I want from my life. And this is what I'm no longer willing to tolerate. And I feel like there's some like blessings and some gifts that are going to come in here for you. And they're going to help you to rebuild. They're going to give you like this leg up towards a new beginning. Because it's like, I see you trying to build something. You're trying to get something off the ground, trying to establish something. It's almost like you're a sculptor and this slab of clay it's coming along, like the sculpture is coming along. We may not be 100% there yet, but it's like you're well on your way. And there may be some assistance or some kind of something comes in that is going to help you push something forward with the 6 of Earth. What else do we need to know about the 6 of Earth? There's a very strong independent energy to you. I'm not sure if I already said that. 9 of Air. So if we may be worried about, okay, so I'm hearing, what do I need to know about the 9 of Air? Sagittarius. Queen of Fire, confidence. I feel like even though you may be worried about things, like maybe worried about what may go wrong, I don't feel like they're really knocking you off your path. I feel like you're holding strong, you're standing your ground. With that Queen of Fire, this is like confidence. This is having a clear vision, knowing what you want, going after what you want, building something. You're learning lessons from the past as well. I think that sometimes the 9 of Air are fears from something being repeated from the past. But I feel like you are in a place of empowerment that even when those fears come up, I don't see them overpowering you. I like that the Queen of Fire kind of came up in front of the 9 of Air there. You're more powerful than your fears. Can we have one more for the Queen of Fire? Transformation. Yeah, see that? See, it's like you're really learning to, you have already learned how to transmute, how to process things, like when challenges come your way or fears come up or, memories or experiences, it's like they're of no match to you anymore. Like you've learned this is the transformation card. It's like, how to have full, complete control over your life, and the way that things turn out for you are in your control. Even when it feels like there are things that are not in your control, you still somehow have a control over your reaction to them, at least, or how you internalize them or how you process them. That's something that you've mastered because you know yourself, because you've worked on yourself, because you are connected to your inner power, your identity. You know your worth. And from that, there's some kind of, trajectory that changes for you now, like the way that things turn out change for you now. We don't have a need for, certain lessons to repeat themselves. Let's go into the Ace of Earth. What do we need to know about the Ace of Earth for Sagittarius? Queen of Water. I love this. So self-love. This new beginning, this new path of yours is all about how you are putting yourself first, how you're valuing yourself. Messenger of air. Some of you also may be called to use your voice. There may be some kind of download that comes in as well. The crown chakra seems to be really active this week because the crown chakra kept showing up for many of the signs. So for you as well, Sagittarius, there may be some new insights that come in here for you that's going to help you to get to where you want to go. So for some of you, you may get some kind of message from your spirit guides or from the universe in some form or another on how to get to this Ace of Earth, on how to get to this new beginning. So for example, if you're wanting to move somewhere, you may get some kind of clue or sign or like a nudge in a certain direction of where to look for some place that you would want to move, or like a good deal may kind of show up in your email kind of thing. I don't know, some kind of sign or nudge in some kind of direction of what's coming up here for you. I'm also hearing from your guides to ask them, give me a sign of what's coming up for me. Where do I go next? What can I expect? What can I expect? Okay, what can Sagittarius expect? What can Sagittarius expect for this new beginning? Oh my goodness, look at that, Chariot. So that was the answer to the question, what can Sagittarius expect? So movement forward, rapid movement forward as a result of you being able to have balance in your life, you being able to heal and find clear direction. I think sometimes the indecision or not really sure where we want to put our energy can really halt that progress. And I kind of feel like you're not in that space. You are in a space of clarity and you know what you want and you know where you want to go. And that makes it easier for the universe to bring it to you, for the universe to kind of put things in place so we can just take you on your way. So there's rapid movement here. There's movement forward. You could even be traveling as well. What else do we need to know about the Chariot here? Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Fire, so a passionate new beginning. Something that's going to make you really happy and really excited. It feels refreshing. So there's something that you're moving towards. So whether that's a new location or a new job or a new social circle, whatever it is, whatever direction you're going in, it has some new opportunities, new experiences. This is a completely new path here. And it feels exciting, it's going to reignite your passion. It's going to make you happy. And then we have the 10 of Earth. So this seems like something for the long term. This new beginning is something that's going to give you long-term stability, success, something that you can really build and grow in. And if it's connections or even relationships, there may be something here that lasts for a long time. It has stability to it, security to it. Dependable. It's dependable. Can we have one more for the 10 of Earth and the Ace of Fire? So prosperous new beginnings here. There's a lot of potential for the direction that you're going in. Oh my goodness, love that. 9 of Earth. There's a lot of really beautiful independent cards here, but a lot of cards about also being able to really enjoy your life. With that 9 of Earth, the 9 of Cups, we had the 9 of Water here as well. So the 9 of Water, 9 of Earth, 10 of Earth. So there's abundance, there's security, there's stability. And that is going to open up your world in what you feel like is possible for you. You'll be able to have more, I'm hearing creative freedom. So like more options in what you can what kind of projects or things that you can produce. Is what I'm hearing here. So, I mean, if you want to go back to school, it's like, or you want to create a new business, or you need like funds to start like a restaurant. I don't know, whatever it is, it's going to be something where you feel like you have enough to kind of really do what you so desire. It's not just about feeling safe and secure. I feel like you're going to be able to enjoy your life too. And if it's like a new place that you want to live, you may be able to find a place that it's not just affordable, but it's like really beautiful, and you love where you are and the area is great. And there's, you're surrounded by all the things that you love. So I feel like this is all about kind of being able to indulge and enjoy what you like. I mean, enjoy what you have. Okay, let's look into the Fool card here. What else is coming up here for Sagittarius? Isn't that interesting that they're both kind of like sounding their horn? So I feel like a lot of you are on your life path. You kind of found out what it is that you're meant to be doing. And I think that you're ready to get started, and it's this co-creation with spirit, so maybe a lot of you are on a spiritual path or whatever it is that you're doing. It's like you're doing the thing that you're meant to be doing. And I firmly believe that when we're in alignment of that the universe kind of helps us out. Like it supports us in that. It's like this co-creation. So a lot of you are fulfilling that soul contract or that thing that you signed on to come here to do or to fulfill, and you're fulfilling that. And it's bringing with it a lot of beautiful abundance and gifts and blessings. What else do we need to know about this? And I feel like it has to do with a lot of the experiences that you've had in your life. You have learned to do something. Maybe some of you have had to go through some difficult experiences. You've learned how to heal them, and now you're helping other people heal those same things. Whatever it is that you're doing, it is coming from a place of authenticity. It's truly from your own life experience. It's something that's unique to you. Even if you've had like a similar experience to other people, this is something that you're kind of creating from yourself that has your imprint on it. It has your mark on it. And it's going to resonate very well. It's going to be very well received by the community or the people that you're putting something out to. So whether it's like a work of art or you're saying something or whatever it is, it's going to be received well because it has this authenticity to it. It has this, it's like people will be able to tell that it's coming from a place of your own experience, of like your own inner wisdom and your own inner truth. And that has like a different ring to it than, maybe just kind of doing something by the book or doing something, like because you read it and then reciting it kind of thing, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm going to move on from that. Okay. 9 of Fire. What else do we need to know about this? We have the Moon card. I feel like with the Moon card, there's going to be some really unique synchronicities, is what I'm hearing here. There's going to be some things that start to like fall into your lap or kind of fall into your path that will be very may catch you off guard, but just like these unique synchronicities or serendipitous moments that you're going to feel like there's something watching over you or really, really guiding you, like very, very strong signs that you're being guided in a specific direction, that you're meant to find something, that you're meant to go towards something. That's what I'm feeling from the moon card. You're going to feel like you're not alone in this path. You're going to feel like there's something watching over you. And it has something to do with like something coming towards you. Like you may meet someone, or there'll be some kind of like sign somewhere. What else do we need to know about the moon card? Can I have any more information on this? 3 of air. Interesting. What else? The 3 of air. Three of air, 8 of air. Okay. I might pick out a few more cards with this one, but okay. So, as you are stepping into this path of personal power and abundance, the moon card is going to start showing you some things that still need to be healed, perhaps, or you are kind of you're coming to this end of some cycle of needing to hold on to some kind of heartbreak, is what I feel like. I feel like that may come up here for you this week. That, a wound or something that's still there, residual pain, some kind of wisdom is going to come from that. Like there's still something, the reason there's some kind of heartbreak that you may feel like, why is this still here? I thought I healed it. There's something more that you maybe needed to see, because that's what the moon is kind of breaking away from these illusions, breaking away from things that are hiding in the dark. Like we don't always see them, but they just kind of reveal themselves like this is here, or you're still holding on to this. So this week, there may be some kind of insight there about something that may have some kind of wound in the heart space. Maybe it's grief, it's loss, it's some kind of emotional pain that is still maybe lingering there. And the reason it comes up is because we want to heal it. It wants to be healed, because you are on this path of growth, expansion, and sometimes these wounds, when they're there, it makes it it's a heavier weight that we don't need to really be holding on to. So as you're kind of moving into a higher frequency and a higher vibration, these things naturally come out because they are of lower frequency and vibration. So they kind of need to be taken care of so you can propel yourself forward here, like this Chariot card. So then we have and that's the 8 of air. So not being able to break out of some kind of, maybe some pain or experience that we feel kind of trapped in. Like we don't know how to come out of this. How do I heal this? How do I let go of this? And you may find some insight. You may find some insight with that moon card. There may be some kind of some lesson that you are starting to embody with the 9 of fire, with that wounded warrior energy. You are embodying some spiritual lesson about some kind of experience that was very painful for you. And it may have taken some time for you to really come around to it. It may, because these things take time, it's like when emotions are involved and those painful experiences are, it's like, it's not so easy to just embody like wisdom in it. We have to kind of process the emotions and the experiences behind it. And I feel like you've been doing that over time. And you may have some insight this week there may be some kind of breakthrough there with the 8 of air. And then we also have the temptation card, but it's reversed. So this is the devil card, but it's in reverse. And so I feel like you are breaking free of some kind of something that has held you down. And I like that the temptation reversed is here with the 8 of earth and 3 of air, because it's like there's something that has just kept you hostage almost. Some kind of pain, something that you haven't been able to transcend yet, or something that has just taken a really long time for you to come out of. And that's okay. It takes time. But I feel like there may be some kind of progress here this week where you're coming to some kind of realization, an awakening towards something. So this is a good week for progress here in healing some kind of painful past. And then we also have the Page of Fire, which is a new beginning in your, this is nice because we have the Ace of Fire and the Page of Fire. So, I mean, being able to release some heavy baggage is going to make you feel lighter. It's going to help you feel lighter. You may find that your inspiration comes back. Your energy levels are going up. You may feel just like this renewed sense in life, like things are possible again, or there are older parts of you that are waking up that may have laid dormant for some time is what I'm kind of seeing here. So some things that may have just hidden in the dark because of some kind of wounding that happened is waking up in you again. This is your dedication to yourself. This is about your path and what you want for yourself. And you are doing everything in your power to kind of give that to yourself. And I can see that. So let me pick one more here because I just feel like we need some more cards for this. What else do we need to know about the Page of Fire? Oh, wow. Beautiful. See, Eight of Earth. So it's almost like that energy. So what they're telling me is that also with these painful experiences, especially when it comes to heartbreak, excuse me, sorry. That there is sometimes like it depletes our energy. It's a draining thing. Grief is draining. And it's like very, very tiring to go through to carry that heaviness. And so what I feel like is maybe returning back to you is as some of these things are healing, that it replenishes you, your energy is coming back. And also energy is also going towards your money, your prosperity, your work, so it's kind of like being redirected into something that will actually replenish you rather than deplete you. So as one thing starts to heal, you'll notice that other areas in your life are starting to improve, like finances and opportunities, maybe even friendships and newer connections, newer relationships. Your health is getting better. So that kind of thing. So that's the miracle of healing. That's the beautiful part of healing is that, I mean, as painful as some things are to look at, by the end of it, it's like you are, in a much better place than you were before the healing. So there's something about, you're stepping onto this new path of being able to embrace your gifts, really coming into a place of personal power where you're feeling proud of yourself, that you can, express yourself and really find a really beautiful avenue on how to make some kind of income or some kind of opportunities for yourself based off of something you really love to do. It's like you've kind of figured out how to put the picture together, or where you fall in all of this, or your place in this, and what you want your unique imprint to look like. So there's a lot of clarity and clear focus here on your work and your path in life. And I think it's just more than just work. It's like your life path is which is what I feel like I'm reading for, who I'm reading for. And then we have here the Queen of Air at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that you're embodying. I feel like you have a lot to share with people. You have a lot to say. And I feel like people are ready to listen to you. The right people will be ready to listen to you. So use your voice in whatever way that means, your expression. And I really feel like you're going to be very good at making decisions that don't involve too much of your emotions, but more of your what's practical, what's logical, and also kind of basing things off of past experiences. Like, for example, if someone kind of comes back into your life, you, as much as you love them, kind of looking at their track record, right? Like, what usually happens when I let this person back into my life? Is it usually chaos, or do I usually have peace? So I kind of feel like you're going to be approaching things in that way. And I feel like you're coming at it because you're embodying this self-love. It's like, we can love someone, but sometimes they're not really good for us. So I think that's just an example, but I think that, you're going to be embodying that kind of way of thinking and really applying it this week, at least. Okay, let's go into your oracle cards. Okay, message from your higher self for Sagittarius. Message from Spirit for Sagittarius this week. Message from the earth, Sagittarius. Message from your ancestors, Sagittarius. And message from your future self, Sagittarius. Okay, so message from your higher self, home. Okay, so I feel like this is more than just the home life. I'm going to pick one more here. What else do I need to know about the home? But I feel like this is about you creating not only like a home your own home. You know, maybe some of you are finding your own home or kind of like going off and creating something new and different. There may be some changes within your home as well. But I also kind of feel like this is about you coming home to yourself. Where do you feel at home? What is home to you? And I feel like you're finding that. I feel like you're being led home. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah. Trusting yourself above all else. And I feel like you've worked hard for that. Like you have worked hard in developing a certain kind of relationship with yourself, coming home to yourself. You are trusting your path. You're trusting yourself, your decisions, your mind, your instincts, your intuition, everything. It's like all integrated. And that is helping you to find what home means to you. Beautiful. Okay. Message from Spirit. Chaos and conflict, a change in the wind. Yeah. So again, it's like making those really important decisions here. And I feel like there's a lot changing within you. It's interesting how these cards are very similar. We both have like this zebra, but the zebra has like a giraffe print on it, which is interesting. But I think that there is something within you. So whatever has changed within you. So I feel like you've kind of gone through this inner transformation for a very long time. Like you've been in this like cocooning kind of period, this chrysalis stage. And now it's like those changes are starting to appear in the physical realm. And that's what these two cards are saying. And that's what Spirit is trying to kind of bring to you here, that you are going to be led into a new direction because as a result of those internal changes. So some of you had to really change, maybe even your like, not even change your identity, but kind of come more into an alignment with who you really are. Because it's so interesting to me that I've actually never noticed this, that zebra has a giraffe print on it. So it's like you're literally changing your identity, your stripes, like what you have embodied up until now. And you're kind of coming into more something different, something that's just very different from what you've been. And I feel like that's something that you've kind of cultivated for yourself. And now there are these external shifts and changes that are just going to start happening for you in the physical world. Okay. And message from the earth. How is the earth supporting Sagittarius? Adventure. Yeah. So travel, I really see travel is going to be, coming up here for you. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. You maybe even moving, going to like new places you've never been before, opportunities where it's just going to like really broaden your horizons, I'm seeing like you trying new foods or going to like a place that has a completely different climate from what you're used to kind of thing. So, I'm also seeing actually some of you are very well traveled, is what they're showing me, that like some of you really actually love to travel. And maybe some of you even have like, that's part of your work is travel. Maybe you do like a travel blog or something like that. So that just popped into my head right now. So I feel like that's going to be showing up here more for you. Maybe there's some like progress, or not progress, but more growth in that line of work for you. So that's exciting. And then be your best self always, and renewal of peace. So I'm almost kind of feeling like there's something here where you're going to feel like you get to just do the things that you really love to do. Maybe there was something that has kind of kept you from that for a while. So if you haven't been, for example, like if your work is travel, I mean, these last 2 years, we couldn't really go anywhere, right? So there's these things like that are kind of returning back into your life, getting to do the things you love to do again. kind of reestablishing a sense of balance back into your life. So there's like this peace, this harmony and balance coming back in, and getting to just do the things you love to do, and like things opening up for you so you can do that. So I really love this spread here. This is really nice. Okay. This is a message from your ancestors. How beautiful. Look at that. So magpie spirit here is all about abundance and gifts coming in here for you. So very good sign. And then we have abundance, which is really beautiful. So being able to harvest, like bring in the harvest of your labor. So there may be some kind of income or flow or success, like some kind of burst of success, something kind of coming in here for you where you're going to be able to receive some form of abundance. This is a really good omen. So this is a message from your ancestors. Beautiful. And a message from your future self, playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. Yeah. So I think that there's something that you may be kind of going into that's going to bring out the fun side of you, or it's something that you love to do that you have a lot of fun doing. But either way, I do see you being more in a space of happiness and joy in general. So it's like you're not going to spend a whole lot of your time really bothering about things that didn't go right, or I feel like you've let a lot of baggage go. You're kind of healing so many of those things, and you've really come out of that space. So I feel like this period in your life, these changes that are kind of happening for you, you're excited for them, you're embracing them, and you're ready to really step into this new stage in your life that has newer experiences, and you're just like ready for this new beginning. So I see this like optimistic, I'm excited to see what life has in store for me kind of thing. And you're going confidently forward in that. So beautiful, Sagittarius. I see all good things here. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Sagittarius.